Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a great weekend. So today's this is going to be a fairly quick video, just an update on a little understanding of uh, what's going on with Btcmyk. So many of you all are familiar with Google AdSense, Google AdWords. Um, Btcmyk has now launched its own ad network. Now, this has been done several times before in the past, so this isn't really a new thing as much as it's a new iteration of the system, right? The system changes every time. So, what is the importance of this particular system? Uh, going to be like and different from before, so to speak, right? So you're going to start to see ads pop up, right? Browser ads and such all over the site. Uh, Now I'm on mobile today. This is looking at some of the site from a mobile perspective. And at this point, I will highly recommend that you switch to desktop. And that is because mobile, our development with mobile is going to change several more times. Um, and hopefully we'll get something people like and something's quite impressive. Uh, but the importance of launching the ad network, one of the big, huge issues with cryptocurrency is, of course, what are we using this stuff for? Um, and are we going to actually use it? Do we get something out of it? As you're on social media now, watching this video, for whatever reason you're watching this video, there's an understanding that social media as a communications network uh, serves a need, right? Even if you look at much of our media today, much of it comes through the vehicle of social media. People don't really watch mainstream news outlets anymore, right? It's quite interesting what's happening. You know, most of us are getting our news from our independent news sources, etc., directly off social media and so on, right? So, uh, what we need to understand about this is going to be a system where the Bitcoin MYK coin actually has uh, basically the use and the development to put whatever you want to promote on the site as long as it doesn't conflict with your state, local laws, etc. Right? And so to understand what that means, right, when you think about the marketing budget of particular companies or individuals, you and your local businesses and so on, what happens is you start to realize that to get the message out about your brand, your company, your product, it costs a lot of money. In some cases, it costs some businesses over half their annual revenues per year. Imagine that. Imagine making several $1,000,000 and half of it going just to let people know you're there in business, right? So that shows a great use and importance of this. Again, this is nothing new. Other cryptocurrencies have attempted this, have tried this, right? But none have tried it integrated with something like the citizens dividend or universal basic income, which could draw hundreds of millions, billions of people, especially in a futuristic world where jobs may not be available. They may be done by robots. They may be done by artificial intelligence, and uh, um, and so the need for products like this, we believe, will increase a great deal in the future. And this attention value, as it were, will be promoted amongst people, and that will be the value, and that will be the new economy, so to speak. Um, what's so interesting about what we're doing with the Bitcoin NYK token is you'll notice that when you go on the platform, you do earn cryptocurrency, right? Now, these cryptocurrencies, some people might go, oh, what do I do with it? There's nothing I could do with it, right? Well, they can promote your favorite products, whatever they are, right? Through this attention value economy. And that's very important. Remember, everything has switched to this communications network. Reaching people and your actual attention is the currency of today. Um, And so in that case, what happens is the users of the platforms of the Bitcoin NYK platform, they're now able to promote their favorite things with the cryptocurrency, giving it a value unto itself in a closed-in system. So there's a lot of confusion about people come up to us and they say, hey, how do you buy the cryptocurrency and so on? And you can't buy it from the platform or anything like that. You have to go on third-party sites done by the people who mint it and put it out there. That'll be a video for another day. Just stay tuned. Probably what's important at this point, using the platform, getting familiar with it, and you can typically use this cryptocurrency to promote your ads, right? There will be an input system where you can put in the descriptors of your ads, and then you will be able to, at that point, promote whatever product you so wish. Now, again, if you understand anything about promotion, value, etc., you will know that if you wanted to sell a car, you would need to, take out ads and so on. And depending on how long it took to sell that car or that home or whatever, you have to put up a marketing budget. Very similar in this case, Bitcoin MYK will be used, similar to what you get with your Google AdSenses, your Google AdWords. Now, what makes this awesome for the Bitcoin NYK holders? Now they have these cryptocurrencies. So Joe Plumber, local business. Hey, I'm a plumber. Let me put something in on Bitcoin NYK. I'm using the site anyway. Let me put my little business up here. Okay. I pay for the ad with the Bitcoin NYK token. Now, again, advertising can get pricey, especially depending on how many eyes get on there. Even if very little eyes get on there, getting people to view your business and so on has a certain value, as well as this is moving toward a system of the future where this will be commonplace for people to use these attention value tokens to move, exchange with one another, to promote things, to purchase goods and services. So imagine a business comes up. They're not really familiar with Bitcoin MYK. Their business isn't to send employees in to mint it. So what typically will happen is the business will buy it, right? We've had people promote before with Bitcoin MYK for their local businesses, brands, or other cryptocurrencies. So they buy it, they can only purchase it with the Bitcoin MYK token, which means they have to get it from the people who minted it. They have to go on the market and get it because they can't get it from us. They can't give us paper dollars, right? Fiat currency to take out an ad. They can only get it from you all, the holders of the Bitcoin MYK. Now, that means you all set the value. What is the value, right, of the Bitcoin MYK token in relation to that? Well, and this is just giving you an example, but just keep in mind that a full page ad in the New York Times, right, can run you around $1 million. And that's just for the weekend. Now, just to take up a few spaces on the front page of the New York Times, about $2,400, right? So one idea we have going is because we control the space, right? And you all are users of the platform, the Bitcoin MYK platform, you share in this control through the token of the features of the platform. What that means basically is that you get to set the value, right, of what that space is worth. Now, one way we've done this is because when an ad is taken out, right, that ad's going to run all month for 30 days and front page. It runs about $2,400. Now, that means we're setting it so anybody who holds a Bitcoin NYK token, they can buy a 30-day ad that goes on the front page. So that means that $2,400 value uh, for one Bitcoin NYK token. That means any outside advertisers, promoters who go in will have to acquire that cryptocurrency from you. They're getting a $2,400 value, which means then if you hold Bitcoin NYK, perhaps you should be setting that value for $2,400, saying that they're going to get about $2,400 worth of value. Now, of course, we're sure users won't see it that way. People who have Bitcoin NYK won't understand it that way. They will they will sell the cryptocurrency for fractions of a penny. In their minds, they seemingly acquired it for free, right? Or very close to free. Um, and so they will be selling at a discount, right? But here's the thing, right? As they understand it more and the markets get more competitive, they may actually start to raise the price of Bitcoin and 1K in relation to the value this they're getting, right? Also keep in mind as the popularity of this grows, right? The amount that you mint, meaning that the people come in if they're earning a full Bitcoin NYK token, they're not going to be they're not going to be earning a full Bitcoin NYK token. They're going to be earning essentially fractions of a Bitcoin NYK token, right? So that's why it's so important to get involved early in Bitcoin NYK, where you can get the full token minted, right? Um, and so again, keep posted in the future because we're going to have essentially, what will be an input system where you can actually start to promote your material, right, and so on. Um, so I think the most intricate part or the more important part is understanding the market value of a Bitcoin NYK token in relation to what a Bitcoin NYK token actually does. That's very important that you understand that, right? That you get that. Because what's going to happen, what's actually going to occur is people aren't going to quite understand that. So let me drive it home again. Let's say I gave you a store gift card, right? And this store gift card was worth $5,000, right? And you can go in that gift store and essentially purchase $5,000 worth of their goods and services. That's similar to what you'll be able to do with the platform here with your Bitcoin MYK tokens, right? One Bitcoin MYK token is going to get you around $2,500 worth of marketing and services. Now, let's say an outside company comes in and they're interested in promoting their new business. So they're seeking advertisers, right? And they come across us, they like what we're doing. And so they go, hey, we want to spend $1 million with you in promotion and advertising, right? Uh, how do we purchase space? And we relate to them that you cannot purchase space with fiat currency or US dollars. We do not accept any actual money on the platform. That you would have to acquire the token, which you can do by minting it, right? Now, again, a business won't want to do that, right? Because they're not in the business of that. So what they'll likely want to do instead is